17th century Mekong Delta, Mùa nước nổi, the flooded season, arrives like clockwork, bringing waters that swallow the plains. For the early pioneers settling this frontier, survival was a grueling trade-off. They performed exhausting manual labor under a relentless tropical sun, only to face torrential monsoon floods. This combination of heat and humidity created a biological crisis. The settlers were constantly battling heat exhaustion and a loss of physical vitality, and they required an immediate way to lower their core body temperature and restore their strength. To endure, the pioneers relied on a deliberately balanced liquid strategy. By simmering specific acids and nutrients in a clay pot, they forged a metabolic shield, a meal functioning as a biological defense against the delta's extremes. The primary calorie source for this shield was cá lóc, or the striped snakehead fish, pulled directly from the wild canals flowing beneath their floors. But relying on wild river fish introduces a distinct culinary flaw. Because these species live in the delta's marshy ecosystems, they carry a slick outer slime that traps the heavy, muddy scent of the riverbed. Settlers used coarse sea salt and fresh citrus juice to vigorously exfoliate the fish, chemically stripping away its slime and the heavy, swampy smell. Once cleaned, the fish was sliced into thick steaks and left to marinate in fermented fish sauce and a paste of minced garlic. This meticulous preparation was a vital pioneering technique. It ensured that the muddy freshwater odor was gone before the fish ever touched the heat, leaving the flesh pristine and sweet. Inside the kitchen, the pioneers fueled their fires with dry, salt-crusted mangrove branches, which burned with a clean, woody smoke that helped preserve the open-air stilt house. The hearth itself was a bếp carrong. This boat-shaped, sand-filled clay stove was an ancient technology exchange from the Khmer Krom, designed to hold an earthenware pot safely over embers on a flammable bamboo floor. The cooking starts by searing the marinated fish in hot oil and garlic until the edges turn golden. Searing firms up the fish's proteins, locking in its natural sweetness. This prevents the steaks from breaking apart during the rolling boil that follows. These cooking tools reflect the historical reality of the Delta, a place where survival required settlers to integrate cultures and techniques to manage the heat of the southern frontier. In the local markets, cooks gathered the primary components of the broth: fermented tamarind water, chunks of cultivated pineapple, and fresh tomatoes. They also added sliced spongy bạc hà, or elephant ear stems, into the boiling pot. These stems have a specific mechanical function. Their porous, honeycomb structure acts like a natural sponge, rapidly absorbing the broth. This illustrates the philosophy of thuần thiên, or alignment with nature, adjusting the soup based on the daily yield. Every ingredient served a physiological purpose. The acidity helped cool the body, while the spongy stems provided a direct way to restore nutrients and fluids lost to the sun. The final step happens away from the fire. The cook pulls the pot from the embers, allowing the residual heat of the earthenware to become the primary cooking force. They scatter a handful of vibrant chopped rice paddy herb and sawtooth coriander over the steaming surface. The warm steam coaxes out volatile oils, releasing a cloud of citrus and pine-scented aromatic steam that fills the house. A crown of golden fried garlic and a pinch of ground white pepper provide the final, sharp finish to the bowl. By mastering this off-heat extraction, the pioneers were able to maximize the medicinal and aromatic yield of their wild harvested herbs without boiling away their potency. As the sun sets, the pot is moved to the boat vòn, a polished hardwood platform where the family gathers for the communal meal. The tangy, light Canh Chua is traditionally served alongside an intensely savory, caramelized clay pot braised fish, known as cá kho. This creates a perfect culinary symmetry. The salty intensity of the braised fish is balanced by the cooling, acidic broth, which rehydrates the body and cuts through the richness of the meal. In every spoonful, the recipe operates as a living map of the Delta's environments and the survival strategies developed by the settlers. This soup remains the ultimate record of the southern pioneers, a population that arrived in a wild, flooded swamp and managed to build a home by learning to work with the mud and the river's rising flow.